baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Chicago Cubs have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Gonna count 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Benson. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hendricks throws over, and he's back in there. Benson leads off first with 1 away. And now TJ Friedl. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Starting on the mound in this one, Nick Lodolo.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Back at the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Two now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dansby Swanson.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Seiya Suzuki, corner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, Candelario on to first, and they get the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Now here is Patrick Wisdom. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that's a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 outs. Popped up. De La Cruz under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate. One down, base is empty. Right side, corner. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jake Fraley.
So digging in, Jake Fraley. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And the pitch. And another ball. No score here in the second. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Just missing there. 3-2 now. Matt McLean getting on deck circle. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Here comes a pitch. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The pitch. Bellinger goes. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Fastball for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Payoff pitch. Popped up. Gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. 2 on, 1 out. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Batting ninth, the first baseman,
Matt Mervis now at the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. To the inning. Stepping in, Matt McClain. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Fought off foul. Ground ball, left side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson,
the next to hit for the Reds.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Rolled over to third. Wisdom. Tosses to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. And here is Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Full extension, makes the catch.
The lefty, number 8,
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
One down, base is empty. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
So one out with two aboard. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Wouldn't chase that time. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. At the belt and fires. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two on, one out. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball three. Dansby Swanson waiting for a turn at the plate. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball four.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe. And they lead by two.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives into in a huge spot. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now it's Yan Gomes. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gomes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And now it's filled up. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2, and the Reds nothing. Confines. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is TJ Friedel. The Cubbies leading by 2 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And here it comes. This to third. Wisdom on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. One down, base is empty. And that'll fall for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Lodolo. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Graham Ashcraft.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner, the next to hit. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Man at first, one away. And that's outside.
3-1.
And the righty deals. And this one could be extra bases. Mervis round second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Save.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
In half up to hit. Two on now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Two outs. Up and in. Counts full, 3-2. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Cubs. Three-2 now. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeimer Candelario.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Jonathan India. And another ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Mervis steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is Cincinnati. The left fielder, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Now out. Second baseman, Matt.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Runner on the move. And there's a foul ball. Fraley off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under it. Corrals it. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bellinger up to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Called strike right there.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch.
2-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. And the next pitch is way outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he deals. Now one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. And there's 2 down.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Cubs lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And now 2-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Now batting,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one misses. 2-1. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now here is Ian Happ. Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. The friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Digging in, Will Benson.
Number 30, Will Benson.
Next pitch is outside. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Almonte getting loose as well. The wide to kick the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves. But when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Swung on, belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Man at second, and it is 2-1. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here comes a pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner in third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Hendricks departs, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mark Leiter Jr. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leiter Jr.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. That one down the line. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 on with 2 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Tying run at the plate. To the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Steer hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Corner. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Emilio Pagan.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder,
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Benson sizes this one up. One away.
The third baseman, number 16,
Patrick Wisdom, the next cup to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fraley brings it in for the 3rd out.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Good eye in that spot. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Adbert Alzolay up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather warming up as well. Swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Lifted in the air down the left side. Under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now right fielder,
Will Benson will hit next.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The Cubs leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So digging in, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Now the deputy Christopher.
Man at first with one gone. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. 1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gomes, the base runner at first with one out. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adbert Alzolay. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
The center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Just missed.
2-1.
Foul ground. Wisdom makes the grab, one down. Now batting Jamer Candelario. The Cubbies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time.
Handful.
Out towards left center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The bat, number 6.
Reds down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Reds down to their final strike. And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Two outs, runner at first. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Left-hand batter waits. They're down to their final strike. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
A really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with a big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Schaumburg. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, yeah, there is no post-game ticker because we still have a few things to decide. Actually, all teams have been decided already for the playoffs in both the American and National League after the Cubs won. However, we do have one more drama. It's who's going to come out of the NL East. And right now, we are going to go tomorrow with the Phillies at Nationals. Yes, I'm going with a game back-to-back days with the same teams, but this is a situation here as we are now in the final day of the regular season and the calendar here. If the Phillies win, well, there'll be no more regular season games left to play because we will not play games for seeding. However, we will have a post-game ticker to decide to see how the teams will be seeded. So do stay tuned for that, as Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the Phillies and Yoan Adon will be on the mound for the Nationals. As I said, the Phillies win, that is it for the regular season. If not, then we will have the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Royals coming up later tomorrow night. So do keep in mind that it could be a 2-game doubleheader Saturday as well. But this game will be the first one regardless. And that will do for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are new to this channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications when these videos do drop. And also don't hesitate to share this video, as it will help with the algorithm for people to find my videos for this channel. And also don't forget to vote on my College Football 25 Dynasty, as we are just now a little under 12 hours left of this poll between UConn and Indiana. The results video will be out actually at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow on Saturday. So do keep that in mind. And then Sunday we'll start the semifinals, as the votes have gone really quickly. I still remember when it was just some preliminary votes, but now here we are, down to the last 4 teams to be determined which team I'll use for my College Football 25 Dynasty in just a couple of weeks. Until then, you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, Pisons. Stay safe, everyone.